what surprised and even shocked some people was the erratic and incendiary language that was used by, some of the officials of the Trump administration, calling it Modi's war or, a laundromat of Kremlin. I mean, how do you react to this? I mean, are conciliatory noises coming from the other side now?
I think there could be either some misunderstandings or some personal opinions that may be reflected in that. I do not think that deters the US and India from continuing to maintain a strategic alliance and partnership. Our friendship is far stronger than a few comments that may be made by a few people.
China in the beginning had retaliated with retaliatory tariffs. Would India do anything like that?
Well, India is a patient country, and I believe we should give it every effort to come to a better, deeper understanding within the framework of international trading laws. And therefore, I think we have always believed in dialogue, in diplomacy, and an effort to strengthen rather than weaken relationships.
So President Trump has recently said that, India has offered to cut tariffs to zero and time is running out. What do you say to that? Do you agree with,
Well, I never negotiate such agreements and free trade deals with the media. We negotiate behind closed doors, and once the negotiations are complete, we'll certainly come back to you.
Okay. So what are the red lines? Which are the no-go areas for you? Things that we will not compromise on.
I think any issue that can hurt national interests, that can hurt the interests of our farmers, our fishermen, our MSME industry, issues which are sensitive with religious sensitivity, those would be broadly the issues where India would need a more understanding when we finalize the framework of our agreement, and we will never compromise on the interests of our farmers, our fishermen, our MSMEs, or our religious sensitivities.
Okay, thank you. A US court has recently ruled that President Trump has no authority to impose tariffs, including on India. How would that impact our talks going forward?
Those are internal processes, legal processes in the US, and will be sorted out by the US government. We have no role to play in that. But ours is an effort to reach a far more sustaining and long-term, fair, equitable, and mutually beneficial agreement and partnership, and we continue to be focused on that.
Okay. Piyush, let's move to some of your priority areas. Take us through your thinking, some of the things that you are doing. For instance, the Jan Vishwas bill. Can you throw some light on that? What is priority for you and the government at the moment?
Rahulji, the Honorable Prime Minister from day one has been focused on making the life of businesses and common people simpler and easier. If you recall, a simple thing like notarizing a Xerox copy. He removed the need to go to a notary and get a stamp and a signature and pay him 25 rupees to get that certificate. I don't know what that achieved. Prime Minister Modi just did away with it. He said, I trust my people. If they are signing that this is a true copy of the original, I trust them. If you recall, there have been so many scandals and people have been in jail for scandals around government jobs.
Yes.
In Prime Minister Modi's regime, no such scandals, because he simplified and made the whole process totally transparent. For example, now the class 3 employees don't have to go through an interview. It's on merit